Welcome to some random gameplay of TopSpin 2K25 on the PS5. I was looking at my YouTube and I was like, oh shit, I only did a part 1, didn't even do a part 2, and it was already 2 months ago, okay? So, yeah, so I'm just gonna have some fun. I've played the game a little bit here and there since then. But because a lot of games come out, and I've got 3 YouTube channels, and I'm doing all these things on YouTube to try and keep up with the latest games. Once a game comes out and I make a few videos on it, it's like next, moving on to the next thing. And then I kind of dump the games that I play unless I really, really, really like them. And, yeah, so I'm going to be a little rusty here. And for the sake of transparency, I am playing on easy. Not very easy. I stepped that up to easy. My only complaints with the game, honestly, and I could be wrong. Well, apart from what I'm going to mention first, the whole online thing with the career is bollocks. They should have an offline career mode, if anything. It's the fact that you play these tournaments, and as far as I know, I don't know if it changes later on, so a lot of people are going to be like, well, you haven't played the game much, have you? I have yet to see a real pro. They're all like procedurally generated characters or players or whatever you want to call them. Look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know much about tennis. I was in a real tennis club. I was actually doing pretty good. I followed tennis pretty seriously growing up as a kid, believe it or not, in the 80s. It wasn't... Well, I mean, I followed hockey and stuff like that and a little bit of football. But I was really into golf and tennis, those sports that you wouldn't think would be something that a lot of young kids would like, maybe. They're arguably maybe not quite as popular. And so the point is, I don't know the names of the players nowadays. I mean, I know a few people, but so far I had to Google a lot of the players that I've been facing to make sure. And I was like, wow, these are like not even real people. So we can laugh and say, well, great, you didn't even know, so the excitement's gone. But psychologically now, the excitement is gone. And yes, I suck at the game. Get over it. Because I was kind of hoping I'd be facing real people. Now, maybe at some point, I don't know why I keep doing this with my hand. Maybe some point near the end when you get really deep into the... Oh, shit. Into the career. Maybe you face real people. I don't know. But so far, I don't believe I have faced anybody that is real. This goes back to the meme that motherfucker's not real. You know, Tiffany Gomez, whatever her name is, all over Twitter, the girl that freaked out on the plane. Oh, shish kebab. But yeah, for a... Know what I'm saying? For a sports game. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Good shit. Bop! Out of there! This is a game that I enjoy. Same thing with golf, although golf I find a lot more stressful, a lot more difficult. I need to putt preview and all that, and most of the games nowadays, they don't have it. And I suck, and I try to get good, and I have an easier time playing fucking Elden Ring than I do a golf game. So, and then with the online only thing, same thing with this. Very, very disappointing. But for the moment, I'm having fun. And I suppose that's what matters. What the hell was that? The one time I tried the triangle button, now I know what it does. It's like when you're trying to golf with a 9-iron. Yeah, so there's been a few updates to the game. But, you know, the controls and such, it's good. I enjoy it. Like I said, this is definitely one of those games that I can go to and like focus a little bit, but not have to hurt my head focus. And then you see the animation, like how he almost did the splits.
15 all.
And he slid. I think they're pretty good. The hair, like the physics, the ragdoll, whatever you want to call it. I just find that it's good because a lot of times I can get overwhelmed with anxiety with games, and I don't feel like playing certain ones, especially if it's been a while since I played. Like Skyrim. Don't play that for a while, or The Witcher. You might forget how to dodge or something. I don't know. And then you feel like you gotta relearn the game. There are times where I think I've mentioned this in some of my other videos. There are times. That's it. Slowpoke. There are times when I've had to look at my own, I feel like I'm slouching, at my own YouTube footage to remember how to play games. It's kind of pathetic. I don't always like games like that, especially when it's like late at night, I'm wanting to relax. This is the kind of game that I want to play that's mindless, right? I mean, so is like hockey and football. But this one, I just find more relaxing for a sports game. And I feel like I'm going to need to step it up in terms of the difficulty at some point. Naturally, your mileage may vary, literally, because that was a 7.5-minute match, but that's because I whooped some real ass out there because it's on easy, right? And I feel like that'll be it for this video. It was just kind of like one of those things where I wanted to fill in that playlist for... let me back out here. Fill out that playlist for this game because I only did, like I said, a part 1. If I go to gameplay, oh, it doesn't show me there. Well, whatever. Just take my word for it. It is on easy, and it's on easy. But I think because I'm already in the middle of a tournament, I think is why I can't show you or change it or whatever. But yeah. Anyhow. As always, you know it's coming. If you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support that channel with the algorithm in trying to make me more relevant in the search results when people are looking stuff up online. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half. I'll twist it. Break it off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally, that would be fantastic now, wouldn't it? But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. I'm so distracted right now, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you want to subscribe, obviously that'd be great. And if not, thanks anyways, like I said, for being here. And if I'm lucky, maybe I will see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.